Make sure my lighting is good.
Beloved place, silver shines, the world dimes, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come blow the bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finding me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Hello and welcome to the stream. Parson plays Fire Emblem Three Houses, and we are back today as we had just abruptly ended last night. We had just made it to the beginning of the war phase, and we had just we're reuniting, I guess, with our class. And I did make a bookmark because I did have to abruptly leave yesterday because I did go over my stream time. And the reason, you're probably wondering, why do I have to leave at 6 o'clock and like I have to bounce basically as fast as I can? Well, I've mentioned this a few times in past streams, but the main reason is because being one of the only people who can be around at 6 o'clock, I usually get my rice cooker started before like other people can, I don't know, get mad at me for not doing it. Even if it's a day I'm not on cooking schedule in the house, I always have to have the rice cooker going at around 6 o'clock. So that's the main reason I have to basically bounce at 6. Anyway, with that said, we are kind of on the last leg of this chapter, and let's just hope nothing goes wrong, because I have no more divine pulses. We're at the end of the chapter, so it would really suck if I died here and then had to like do this chapter over again. Because I mentioned this yesterday, people hate this chapter. People hate hunting before dawn. Like, people hate this chapter. And I mean, for good reason, right? You don't get to prep anything. Your units just kind of trickle into the fight. I did get a new unit with Gilbert. So here we are. There's a few enemies left. So we're actually just gonna wait. We're gonna pull this guy. We're gonna open this chest. I don't know if I want to pull these guys, cause, I mean, more people I fight is more danger. Like, just adds danger, right? So right now I have.
I'm your girl.
Okay, what's this guy looking?
I'll comply. What's my strategy?
Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. This guy does not move. Hang on, let me just turn this guy's range off for a second. Yeah, he doesn't move. And that's what we need. So that means it's safe to just go here.
What's the plan?
Ready when
Okay,
you are.
Ingrid's good on experience. That's a good give it Sylvain. Well, motivated. Hey, David, welcome to the stream. Motivated by your advice, I started a vanilla maddening run. I'm also doing Azure Moon, so seeing you tackle Reunion without any weird stress was helpful. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, man. So let's not get too excited quite yet. Cause if you were watching yesterday's stream, I did run out of divine pulses. So if someone dies here, we're in deep doo doo.
I need to put this to use.
Oh, seal defense, nice. Whoops. Okay, this guy can't really hurt Gilbert, so I just want to rally him, actually.
Thanks.
Okay. I want to pull that assassin next, so we're gonna have Dimitri pull him. Dimitri should be okay, like, I'm really hoping nothing goes wrong here. Every move I make is like, whoops. Well, never mind, we're gonna spend an extra turn, I guess. Let's have Ingrid talk to Parson.
I'm glad we could meet again, Professor. It'll be nice to fight alongside each other, just like old times.
Let me just check what these guys have. A door key is kind of whatever. The bullion is not bad. It's 1,000 gold. I want this treasure chest, so I may actually take a key out of the convoy.
I'll cut through. Fancy meeting you here. A welcome surprise.
Why, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna put this, vulnerary away, and we're gonna pick up a chest key. Just to save time, I'm gonna have Felix go get it. Oh wow, Gilbert actually landed the hit. Like, 52% is not reliable. Wow. What a bad battalion. Anyway. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna take this nice and easy.
My orders?
Thanks.
Well, we can heal him, I guess.
Two coming.
It does get Annette some experience. No. We're not doing that yet.
Ha! Sorry.
Yikes. What the? Man, this guy. I just want to see something. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just want the guaranteed hit, honestly.
I'll cut you down. You fought well.
That was such a risky move. I don't know why I did that.
I'd be honored.
Okay, he has a 54% hit. If I put Ingrid next to him as well, it'll decrease the chances of me getting, like, critted or something.
At your service.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Alright, whatever. Mercedes, just chill out here. The wicked side flip. Okay, we'll use that as a last resort. First, I want to pick up this item really badly. So let's do that. I don't think link attacks apply to enemy phase. No, it applies to any phase. But of course, all conditions must be met.
Wow, thanks. And nobody's fool.
Yeah, Dimitri, and the other thing too is that, like, most of the bandits all use swords. So since I have Lance or Sword Breaker with Dimitri, that does a lot. That does like half the work, honestly.
Wasted effort.
Okay, Ash, you kind of just whatever at this point. I'm gonna wait till next turn before I begin my assault. Okay, he doesn't move, so whatever. I just want to see. I'm gonna put Dimitri right there. Oh, can I show Dimitri stats? Yeah, so my Dimitri right now is level 31. He does get 2 level ups during the time skip. And then I got one throughout the chapter. So I was actually level 28 at the end of the academy phase. Something like that. I may have gotten more levels. He has 34 strength. He has 37 charm, but 10 of it is from the Blue Lion Corps, which is a pretty good battalion. So I may just leave it on him. He has 21 defense, which is pretty handy. Okay, what battalions does this guy have? Just to make sure I didn't do something stupid. Oh, that looks nasty. Oh, he's got 30% hit. Okay, just put him here. I think it should be okay. He's gonna use the battalion.
No, I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice. They won't see this coming.
I just want to make sure I have everybody available for this.
Thanks.
Okay, she got support ready with Gilbert. That's good. Felix is on let me check that. What is his I'm sorry, what are you asking? What was Dimitri's 5th equipped skill with the Blue Lion? Oh, down here. This is Aegis? It's not a Blue Lion's marking, it's just the Aegis mark. Aegis is the mastery skill with Paladin class. It has a chance of reducing your range if you get hit by a range attack. And it's based on his dexterity. Dimitri has a pretty decent dexterity. 28 is not bad. I mean, it's pretty good. So he has a 28% chance of proccing Aegis. Alright, let's just whack him.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
Alright, now they're gonna try and make a run for it. But don't worry, I have the thing for this.
Plan on letting him get away, did you?
Alright. If this guy escapes the map, we lose, but don't worry, it's gonna be pretty easy. Because I saved something just for this. I got him.
Let's turn the table.
You going nowhere. I can't hit him from here. I could just kill him right here. But before we do that, we're gonna maybe pluck a bit of experience. Training bow this guy, I guess.
This could turn the tides.
Got an evasion ring, that's pretty good. Felix is too far. Sylvain doesn't have a battalion, I don't think. Okay, let me just check something. He can't move, right? Yeah, I stunned him. We're just gonna use Excalibur on this guy. One hit KO.
You're done.
Annette just doing work, honestly. She's probably her or Dimitri's my MVP.
What's next?
Thanks you. I will take that. I forgot to show you Byleth's stats. Anyway, my Byleth is pretty good. He has 29 strength, 19 magic, 26 dexterity, 19 speed, 27 luck, 41 charm is the real stellar here. 18 res, 21 defense. Is it just Felix? It's just Felix. We're gonna leave those guys alone. And Annette could just straight up take care of this. But before that, let's see if we can get a bit of authority rank just by using this.
Wasted effort.
I might as well use this with the training bow.
Ah, you should yield me a tidy profit.
We'll see about that. I'm just getting some chip damage and experience. A little bit of bow rank. Now I could give this to Ingrid, but I think I'm just gonna go the safe route and just hit this guy with wind, I guess. Got him. Annette just doing work though. She got like 2, maybe 3 level ups from this map.
I can't stop now.
No words.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
That's all Dimitri has to say for himself. Dimitri is the MVP, but we won't be able to utilize it anytime soon. His motivation is maxed out. Oh man, that was one heck of a fight. Because there were some pretty close calls during that whole ordeal. Oh, I can't believe I made it.
Your Highness! Professor! I'm so glad you're both safe.
Why are you here?
Did you forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here? Don't be silly. Of course you remember our promise. That's why you and the professor are here, right?
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for a while now. I am relieved to have finally found you.
Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse.
Mr. Super Depressed. Why would you say that?
That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness. But the jail cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to...
To do.
Oh, what about to do? What happened? Sorry, I've been asleep for like 5 years.
He died in my place.
I see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness. As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House Rowe. Cornelia's band of traitors now refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom. They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region.
Sorry, Cornelia?
She is a mage who has served the royal family for more than 20 years. There is much to tell you. I will explain everything in time.
Well, it's not like all of the kingdom's lords have sided with the Empire. There are plenty of houses, like mine and Felix's, that remain stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness, please allow us to take up arms at your side once more. What we need more than anything
I'll
isn't
get to that when they
soldiers,
finish
money,
talking.
or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty. It is yours alone to bear, and well worth fighting for. Only you can gather our troops and lead us back into the light.
I did do all the paralogs pre-time skip. Unfortunately, I won't get that many during the war phase because I don't have enough characters, and I don't have the right set of characters. Anyways, you're still needed, Dimitri.
I see. So, you all agree that we must fight back. And you see how that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
Professor, there is something I would like to ask you.
What's
Please,
that?
Join me inside the monastery. To think you survived under all that rubble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now.
Where are the Knights of Saros?
On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Saros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads.
Well, that's
As the Empire has
not so
yet
good.
to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No, never mind. Once news of your survival gets out, everyone will flock back to the monastery.
What happened to the kingdom, anyway?
After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered.
Oh, that
I
don't
was
sound
once
so
a
good.
knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the Knights of Saros and returned to serve the kingdom. However... This is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
Rufus is Prince Dimitri's uncle. His Highness is incapable of such an atrocious crime as murdering his own blood.
Ah, but they were never very close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers. There are even rumors that Rufus was originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage. But I'm afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end.
Why do you, like, obviously, clearly
All you
sus.
have left to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after announced that his sentence had been carried out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blythed was erased from this world. True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes. Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public, there have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive. As for myself, I only began to hope 3 years ago, when I chanced upon some compelling rumors.
Sorry, what rumors?
An Imperial platoon attacked without warning. Incident after incident of Imperial generals being slaughtered in Kingdom territory. It is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were killed by human hands. I followed the rumors to location after location. Eventually, I had seen enough. I knew the rumors were true. Finally, after a half-decade of torment, it happened. I found him. I fear his deep hatred and the weight of his solitude have consumed him for far too long. We must bring him back from the edge on which he stands. To that end,
I'll
I
get
must
to that
speak with
comment.
His Highness. I imagine it will not be a quick or
We can let them talk
easy
first.
conversation. I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will... never mind. What must be done, must be done. I would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to get some rest.
That sounds like a plan, my guy. Okay, so the whole Cornelia creeping you out and that she's probably dead, quote unquote, like Monica and Thomas. Well, there's a whole thing, and I was going to talk about this a bit more, but the only problem is you can't really talk about this too much in the BlueLions route, as opposed to like talk about, if we were playing the Golden Deer, we would definitely talk about this a lot more. But it's no doubt that Cornelia is in fact an Agarthan. No doubt she's an Agarthan. And so the Agarthans obviously serve their own agenda, right? Which I'm surprised made it past, like, you know, Western editors.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Guardian Moon. The Delusional Prince.
We're talking about Dimitri, right? Of course we are. I'm just being coy.
Prince Dimitri and the remnants of the royal army join with the remaining Knights of Saros to form a revitalized kingdom army. Using Garreg Mach as their base of operations, they rise to action against the Empire.
We got a lot of exposition, so we'll be here for a while. Alright, each unit has grown over the past 5 years. Check their classes and weapons. Oh, what's this? Yeah, I mean, Cornelia is supposed to be creepy.
So you were alive after all.
What's up, Sedev?
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out.
Kind of my thing.
We've been looking everywhere for you. But I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Gilbert has told us everything. From here on, our strength is yours as well.
Does my heart well to see that all of you are safe. Now that we have all gathered, let's discuss our next course of action.
We have two objectives: to overthrow the Empire and to rescue Rhea. I have no objection to joining forces with you. After all, our interests are aligned.
Just
Nothing
leave it
could be
there.
more reassuring than securing the cooperation of the Knights of Ceros.
Let's fight together!
The Archbishop entrusted all of her affairs to you. From now on, I shall comply with your wishes.
We'll make Garrick Mach our base, and prepare to make our stand against the Empire. There is a fair amount of damage, but we will at least have shelter from the wind and rain.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
While it may be a strategic location, it's too far from the front lines to be worthy of notice at the moment.
That's what you
This
say.
area is inconvenient as far as transport time is concerned, so it's of little importance to their war effort.
Even so, nothing slips past the Emperor. It is safe to assume she at least has this place under surveillance.
Professor, what do you think about making this place our base?
Gathering resources would actually be very difficult, considering that, like, the monastery is on a mountain, right? Which means it's not easy to, you know, get to plain areas or whatever for agriculture. It's not easy to, you know, mine resources. It's in a very odd position. Especially when, like, the Empire does have surveillance. Because, like, the Empire is right there.
Yes, that is a valid concern.
But at the same time, it's like,
fortunately,
we
there
can't
are
go
some
anywhere
villages
else.
and hamlets nearby. And though I wouldn't call them abundant, we have war funds as well. What do you think, Your Highness?
Do as you please.
Hey, don't act like this doesn't concern you. We finally are reunited after all this time. We've got to work together.
She's right. In fact, why don't we all join forces and clean this place up a bit?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. And it'll give us time to reminisce about all the good old days at the Academy. I can't wait.
How carefree of you.
It may sound trivial, but, well, I think it's a good idea.
I understand feeling impatient, Your Highness, but patience is key at a time like this. If we fix up our base, it will improve morale, which will be sorely needed as we...
Fools.
He is such a killjoy. I mean, to be fair, he's like... The best way to put it is that Dimitri's mind, like... He's clearly unhinged from reality, right? Like, he's borderlining schizophrenic right now, so there's that, right?
Stay out of this.
Please, calm yourself, Your Highness. We are not your enemies.
My enemies say the same.
What happened to him? It's like he's a completely different person.
I feel so bad for him. Would it help if I brewed him a nice pot of tea?
So wholesome,
I cannot
Mercedes.
claim to understand how he feels. However, the way he's behaving, it's as though he's being haunted by some unseen force.
I'm worried.
As am I.
Oh. We got lots of supports to deal with now, so that's the thing.
Oh, hey, Professor.
But we kinda need some of these. Anyways, you're as chipper as ever, as opposed to a certain killjoy.
Actually, I ran into that thief while I was shopping just now.
I kind of find that, like, when they allow the A supports to occur, like, 5 years later, they can feel awfully disjointed. But anyway, thief.
Maybe you don't remember. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, over
The
5
man
years.
stole the book from that market stall. I saw him on the street with his kid. They were both so grateful. It's a really nice feeling.
I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah, but it did seem like they were still having trouble getting by. I guess what you said to me back then was right.
Of course I was
My
right.
actions didn't really solve the problem. I can't help everyone no matter how much I try. If I had the money or power, maybe, but I don't.
Even then. You'll get there. No need to rush.
You know, a long time ago, Leonardo said nearly the same thing to me. I think it was when I tried to look after the horses all on my own. I really messed that up. He said, "You're not quite ready for this yet, but there's no need to rush." I know I can't help very many people right now, but I think doing what I can for those I see in front of me is still worthwhile. I have to believe that, at least.
That's a fine way to look at it.
Thanks. That's reassuring to hear. What about you, Professor? Has anything been troubling you lately? I'd be happy
The
to
support
help,
system.
as long as it's not looking after horses. You might not want to trust me with that.
Nothing in particular has been bothering me, no.
Hey, don't be that way. There's gotta be something. It doesn't have to be serious. I genuinely enjoy helping people. It's a great feeling making someone smile. So if there's anything I can do for you, I want to do it, because I care about you.
That's really kind. I mean, Ash is just so wholesome,
You think
right?
so? It's just what anyone would do, really. So what'll it be? How can I help?
Just chat with me a little longer.
I'm happy to, if that's what you'd like.
Honestly, I am not using Ash long term. I mean, you can do whatever you want. But I find that in most of my playthroughs, there are just other archers that are just better. Oh yeah, let's have a tea party with Ingrid.
Thank you for inviting. Thank you.
What can I say about Ingrid's war design? It's not that bad. I mean, it looks like a Pegasus Knight design, as opposed to like how other Pegasus Knights are portrayed in Fire Emblem. Likeable allies.
Are you sure?
I suck at talking to Ingrid, I guess. School days. Yeah, you like talking about the good old days.
Yes.
Capable comrades.
No.
I suck at this.
Oh, no.
Can I still get my charm, please? That's the thing I want. I want my charm stat. Come on, give me my charm. Don't make me look after horses.
Thank you for the treat. I had.
Whatever, I'll just skip this. We got a lot more dialogue to deal with anyway, so... There's just so much. Like, look at this! Ah, so many! So many! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, they don't make the tea parties harder. Oh yeah, see we have all of these supports to do. So many. We'll kind of cover them a little later. Let's just deal with monastery stuff now. Oh, are you serious? You're gonna do that to me? As soon as I step outside?
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance.
Hey.
Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
Of course I am. Because I'm creepy.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me. So I made a point to always be alone.
Hey James, welcome to the stream. My day is going alright. We're just dealing with all the monastery stuff now. Because I finally got through the hunting at daybreak.
Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
This is... Oh, by the way, it's about to get real. In 3, 2, 1.
Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer. But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone. I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live.
I'm glad I can help you.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
You should look to the future instead of the past. From now on, we'll look to the future together.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Alright, we got an A support with Marianne. I did recruit a fair number of people. Okay, let me just look at this map. I'm trying to avoid activating all of those chat things. So we already activated Marianne's because it couldn't be helped. Actually, we'll go to the training ground last. Yeah, I did mostly do B supports because, like, for example, I tried to recruit Marianne as fast as I could, which could only be done by getting a B support. No way you could build up the riding rank to recruit her normally.
At last, I return to my domain, my lonely paradise, my realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you? You didn't hear that just now, did you?
I'm sorry, hear what?
Right. You didn't? Well, I'm good.
It's always fun watching everyone support Byleth for motivating them with generic one-line. Yeah. And what can she teach me? Bows, lances, yeah, whatever. Whatever, just leave that alone. I'm trying to be really careful not to activate.
I should probably keep things to myself. But in all honesty, what matters to me more than anything is ensuring a peaceful, quiet future for my parents. I don't care about the kingdom. I simply want to remove the threat of the Empire. Because of this, Dimitri's fixation on Edelgard is convenient to me. I fight for my own reasons and no others.
Fair enough. Let me just check. I should probably have this memorized. Yeah, Lysithea is on the list. Okay.
What matters? I don't care because of I fight for.
Actually, well, if I end up tripping any extra support things, then I suppose it can't be helped. Anyway, we're gonna pick up some gardening stuff, despite the fact it's been 5 years. I wish Bernadetta got out of her room more in the time skip part, apart from Crimson Flower. I mean, can't be helped. Really? That's hot garbo. We're gonna use these up. Put some Pegasus blessings. Huh, nothing in here? Okay, nothing in here. Some fish. This guy has a quest, huh?
Do you have time for a request?
The fish seems skittish today. It said that every 5 years, in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears to eat up all the other fish in the pond. They call it the Big One. I thought that was just a legend, though. Catch the Big One! Whoops.
Do you have time for a request?
I did a Hilda solo. I made her so broken. I mean, Hilda is one of those units you could actually get away with that. Alrighty. I think I have to use the Blowfly. I think the Blowfly is sufficient to do it. I have to wait for a purple fish. Probably should have saved before I tried this. There you go. Oop. Ah! Got it. The Folandi. Whoops! No! I didn't mean to do that. Whatever, we'll just catch a redfish. Whoops. A bullhead, nice.
You've done me a great
Alright.
service.
I did that guy's quest. We got a fishing float, 2 herring bait, and a bullhead. Okay, I'm not gonna walk up there. Okay, we're gonna go around first. Hey, Eloise.
I'd given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
Right, the promise.
That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
Who's my favorite lord in Three Houses? That's a tough one. Not Edelgard, I'll tell you that much. Because, like, Dimitri and Claude, they both have some really good strong points about them.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
How did I get my professor level up so high? So as soon as this guy's available, the Eastern Merchant, what I do is you buy all the fishing bait, and then when the calendar gives you, well, I can't see it now. During the Academy phase, one of the weeks has the Fistful of Fish, which lets you fish up multiple fish per bait. Because normally you're allowed only 1 fish, right? But the trick is, each fish has an individual fish has a certain value. So in Fistful of Fish, you're allowed to get multiple fish, which increases the amount of professor level you get from fishing. And so, I actually did that off stream in like one of the past streams. I did it off screen because like I ended up, you spend like an hour doing it, but basically with all the items from these guys, you should be able to fish up enough fish. Like, I'll show you my storehouse here. So you notice I have like a lot of fish, like a lot of bullhead, a lot of queen loach, you know, all these higher level fish. Because during the Fistful of Fish, you just fish up a lot of these bigger fish, and each one, like the bullhead gives you 30. But in the Fistful of Fish, you can get like 3 bullheads at once, which it would technically be 90 professor level instead of just 30. And basically you just abuse that week of fishing. Anyway. I mean, the problem with maddening mode, James, is that like I mentioned this in like my earliest streams was that like Fire Emblem generally the difficulty's pretty front loaded. But the problem with maddening mode was that they just dialed it up, like, even more. And so, one of the big problems that IS does in general, and I talk a fair amount about this in a friend of mine's, his stream, because he streams Fire Emblem Heroes. Fire Emblem Heroes is a great example of this problem. So let's say IS goes, okay, we have some options here. So, talk about maddening mode, for example. It's like, okay, we can add something to the enemies in maddening mode. We can increase their level and their stats by extension. We can decrease the experience that the player gets. We can give them skills, and we can give them better weapons. And then, of course, what does IS do? Let's just do all of them, right? And then, when you do all of that, it cranks up the difficulty way more than it should.
This one, yes? I think. This one, yes? I think. This one, yes? I think.
What chapter am I on? I'm on chapter 14?
This one, yes? I think. This one,
which is the part when you have to defend Garrick Mach a second time.
This one, yes? I think this one.
People
yes.
also hate
I
this
think
chapter.
This one, yes. I think return soon, please.
Alright. Arcane Crystal.
Okay.
Battalion guy.
Right.
What do you require?
Well, because at that point, once you start training your students and getting good abilities, you can circumvent like a fair amount of the difficulty, right? Anyway, what do you want?
Not a favor to ask.
Search for a remnant that the merchant would be proud to add to their collection. It's in the
You're kidding. Is Dedu really gone? There's so much more I wanted to say to him. He was always so tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
I mean, you can check yourself. Okay, I don't want to trigger any of those support things, so I'm like being really careful where I step. Alright, pirates in the north.
Use a hand.
Recently, pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Srang region. People say that they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about that? Oh yeah, I got this. And then, hi there.
I need a favor.
Some soldiers stationed at Fulton's Locket abandoned their posts. They weren't what you call upstanding folks. It would be a real headache for us if they became bandits and started wreaking havoc in the towns. Dealing with deserters. Yeah, I got this. Okay, to make sure we don't touch any of those support things, I'm like just gonna use the warp.
Professor, is there any reason for me to remain here?
You're a good
I want to be
unit, so there's
useful,
that.
Of course, but I'm not sure anyone needs me.
I need you here.
If you really mean that, I will stay and do my best to help.
Blue flower. See? Do you do the quest battles beside the merchant ones? The EXP sucks on maddening. I do them just so I don't have to think about them later. Because you will get a lot of, like, time, right? Like, you get a lot of auxiliary battles, so there's no reason not to do it. Can I sit down with you?
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon.
Hey James, thanks for dropping by. I want some bow training from you, so there's that.
I'm more of a
Oops.
mercenary. I never was, but I might change.
Let's give her a hunting dagger.
Thanks.
Anyway, you have a great day, James. Thanks for dropping by. Flane is in here. Okay, so I'm like being super careful not to like bump in everybody. Oh no.
Hi.
No! Why is someone on that step? Anyway.
I finally managed to meet up with everyone again, but they're all so gloomy. Hey, Professor, care to join me for a cup of tea? We could invite the others and the soldiers.
That sounds lovely.
Doesn't it? Oh, there probably isn't time to bake any treats, though. Oh, I should invite Dimitri to come along as well. Though I don't suppose he'll want to join in.
Well, that guy's just gonna be a continual killjoy for a while. Hang on. I probably have a support ready with Mercedes. Yeah, of course I do. Okay, we're gonna cook now, just because we're gonna have, doesn't really matter. I'll have Ash do it. Where's the bullhead? For +1 speed?
I love to cook. Is that so? I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. I can...
That's nice.
Wow.
+1 speed, baby! Always useful. I don't need that. Okay, who's the one out here? It's Sylvain, huh?
Hey, hey.
Really, guy? Are you serious? Anyway.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years.
Look at this
So
guy.
many times I wished you were around. I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
I like to think that. You have nothing useful to teach me. I'm gonna give him... I think he likes weapon ma- No, he doesn't. He likes, fashionable men. Yeah.
Oh.
He likes that.
Hello there.
Okay, make sure we're not bumping into anything. So we'll warp to this area and talk to Ingrid. Ingrid will be in the classroom.
Could be. These past 5 years, many kingdom houses have become vassals of the Empire. The major houses of Fraldarius, Gautier, Karen, and my own family Galatea remain loyal. But the lords of the minor domains in the west have almost entirely defected.
Well, that ain't so
After
good.
all the royal family has done for them, they respond with betrayal. And to think they have the gall to call themselves nobles. But we still have His Highness, and you, Professor. I'm sure we can take back the kingdom's lands.
I believe that too. Riding boots for you.
Is this for me?
Okay, well, we gotta be really careful with that.
Yes.
I don't care what that guy has to say. Flane is here somewhere, right? Hi, Flane.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
She can teach me faith, which is pretty good. Anyway, we're gonna give her Armored Bear Stuffy.
Wow!
Because, you know, she likes cute things. Whoops. Just being real careful here. Not to trip any support convos. So I can maximize my, teaching. One note! All we do is battle. The fighting never stops, and it's turning everyone's disposition dour. Even the ladies. We should throw a banquet to lift everyone's spirit. How selfless of you. Oh, come on. I knew that wasn't the right answer. I knew deep down that was the wrong answer. Anyways, let's just talk to Felix first.
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature. I can hardly look at the thing in the state it's in. Do something about it.
I'll see what I can do.
Please do. We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be. He's gotten better at killing people. And in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
You know, you're not wrong, my guy. Like, Dimitri, not in a good place. Anyway, he's gonna be like, go away. Alright, let's go back here. Talk to this guy.
Oh, good.
You get a gemstone bead and ancient coin. Plus 500 renown. Alrighty. And then we just talk to these guys. How much activity points do I have? I'm gonna use one for the arena, and then I'm gonna just build up my sword rank.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
That's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
I like how the Church of Saros guys don't change their looks. Anyway. What's this give me? I think it gives you sword crit. Oh, it gave me wind sweep. That's pretty good.
there is still more to learn.
Windsweep is pretty good. It just makes sure that you can't get countered. Because, like, your evasion is so high that, like, oh, yeah, if they counter, I'll dodge it.
Yes. 5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on. But please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
We'll do whatever it takes to find her.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
I want something from you, and that is, more sword training. So one of the things that's interesting about the post-time skip is that students can also do advanced drills to, like, what the teachers used to be able to do.
A bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Whatever you say. I would like you to teach me some faith magic, though. Hey man, what's up?
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
Maybe later.
I'll have to be content with observing you wherever you go then. I cannot waste any opportunity.
I would like you to teach me more bows.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Oh, Gilbert has a quest for me, I see. Hi.
We have given proper burial to the Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery, the ones who were sent to investigate the thieves. Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated. So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial army will know of this soon enough. Your Highness, Dimitri, how could you be so reckless?
Supply run. A silverfish and turnip. Easy enough.
We have given proper already, so regardless, Your Highness.
Wait, what? What am I lacking? Do I not have a silverfish? Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta go fish. We gotta go fishing later, I think. Let me just check that again. What do I need? 1 silverfish. Okay, that's easy enough to get.
We have given proper already, so Your Highness.
Okay, we're gonna try and get that silverfish. Oh, there's even more people to support now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fleeing is 7. Alright, we're gonna try to get a silverfish. Hopefully it'll work. Come on, gold. Nope. I shouldn't have used up all my silverfish, because I sold them for money. Come on. Silver. Nope. Come on, give me a money fish. I'll just buy more bait if I have to. Whoops. I could have picked up that one, but whatever. I need a particular color. The gold one. Come on, don't do this to me. I can just buy more bait if I'm ever short. Ah, might as well pick this up. I don't really need redfish. Come on, where is it? Oh, it gave me a redfish at the beginning. Now it just gives me crappy fish. Yes, yes, of course. I got a bullhead, nice. Come on, give me gold. Fish. Nope. Come on, give me a money fish. And you want to get the supply run quest as soon as you get it. Because that way, you can get more renown, which will be helpful for building up the statues. Whoops. Ugh. I might have to buy more bait at this rate. Come on, I haven't seen a single gold. I want a money fish. Whoops. Ugh. I'm gonna have to buy more bait in a bit. Oh, there you go. Alright, give me a silver. There you go. Whoops. For crying out loud. I'll just pick up this fish and be done with this. Alright, we're done. We don't need to buy extra fish. That's good. Alright, now let's go to Gilbert and talk to him. Deliver resources.
Thank you very much.
What's this? An owl feather, nice. Okay, before we finish up here, I would talk to Annette, but I don't want to trigger that conversation thing. Just want to check. 1, 2. So Annette. Oh, Leonie's kind of hanging around. Sedith. Huh. I haven't seen Leonie since I got back. Anyway, One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, Cyril is up here. And Leonie's in the arena. That's why I haven't seen her yet. I don't really need to talk to Cyril right now. Hi.
I'm so glad I found you here, Professor. Now I don't have to worry about what to do with myself. Captain Gerald told me to look out for you after all. So now my purpose is clear. I'll do everything I can to protect you.
She really takes that whole Gerald thing way too seriously. Like, look at her. I mean, I like the outfit, but... I mean, that's just hardcore. Anyway, I think fishing float.
Wow!
Well, since we're here. Advanced Sword Tournament today. Okay, that should be easy enough. I'll just have Felix take care of it. Felix just straight up one-shot this guy.
Alright, next.
I'm just gonna speed this. Because Felix is so strong, like, no one here stands a chance against them. But the Silver Sword Plus I really want.
Alright, next.
Go Cressefeldarius. Yeah. One-shotting. Felix is just so good. Oh, what? This guy doubles me. Wow, that was scary. The Swordmaster doubled me. Silver Sword Plus, though, that's really good. Okay, we're gonna have... What can Leonie teach me? Can she teach me bows?
I'm so Captain so now my
She can! And finally, we have one more activity point. Who do we want to have someone teach me something? Let's talk to Bernadetta.
Huh?
Let's give her... Are you okay, Dimitri? Do you need a hug? Yeah, he needs a hug. He needs lots of hugs.
Thank you.
Are you serious?
Thank you.
Anyway, and I'm gonna learn bows from Bernadetta. Oh, finally, we made it here. Let's do some instruction. I kind of like how in the time skip they changed like where you do the classroom. Instead, you're in the war room, if you will. Group tasks. I need to do one with we're gonna get Leonie and Sylvain, I guess. Let's check their goals. Friggin' Dimitri, though. He's not here. Skipping out. What does he need? He needs brawling. Whoops. Brawling and, I guess axes. Because I would promote Felix, but I don't think he has enough brawling to safely do it. Ash really doesn't matter. Whatever. Sylvain, what do I want with him? Axe flying. I need to change it to lance flying, I think. Mercedes is fine. Annette is fine. Let's do Reason Faith. Sword and lances, yep. Reason and Faith, Reason and Faith. Reason and Authority? Yeah. Authority, yeah. Authority, Flying, yep. Okay, I think everyone else is good. Gilbert. Yeah, whatever. Sword authority, sword authority. Bow authority, yeah, whatever. Ah, bad. Okay. Let's actually do some instructing. Finally. Sheesh. Alright, Felix. I need you to get your fist weapons up. I'm just gonna do this fast. We're already like halfway through the stream, and I haven't done that much fighting. B rank, healing focus. Ooh, that's not bad. Sylvain. What do we want with Sylvain? Lances, I guess.
Wow. Hey. Wow.
Hey, Shiny, welcome to the stream. Mercedes. Maybe we can get Gremory just for the stat growth. I want that A rank flying. Or authority, sorry. So that I can have someone equip the keyhole of Shamir. Yeah, we want Shamir to get more authority, honestly. Just go super fast. Come on, yep. Wow, we have a lot. Guess we'll do one with Flame next, I guess. Authority, of course.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, we'll get some faith. And guess we'll do Leone next. And I want to give Leone authority because she's really behind in that.
Yep. Nope.
Nice. And there you go. Begin training!
Professor, may I ask you something?
Sure. Considering the current situation and the forces at our command, we will need to rely on mercenaries. However, they have no loyalty to territory or master. I cannot help but feel ill at ease about hiring sellswords. Let's figure out a clear and suitable way to use them.
I see.
Not good enough. Almost at maxed out, Professor rank though. No. Stay at Axe and Brawling. We got a lot of this to deal with though. Did I do lice it? I think I did.
Thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead.
You should get some rest.
I can't.
There's gonna be a lot of this, by the way.
I'm on the cusp of using my power to greater potential. Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay?
Oh, she passes out. Awkward.
I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite how fatigued I clearly was. I probably should have listened to you. Now I've made a mess of things.
Yes, of
I
course.
can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by that? Sorry, phone. I'm sorry, what do you mean by that?
18 years ago, House Ordelia was involved in a civil conflict within the Empire. All we did was respond to a call for aid. We weren't involved politically. But once the rebellion was crushed, my family was held responsible for the aid we gave, and the Empire gained some sway over us as a result. At the time, the noble houses of the Alliance took a passive stance. No one lent aid to my family. As a result, some key officials within the family were killed, and people from the Empire were sent to replace them. Among those people were some mysterious mages. They were unsettling, in a word. Skin pale as death. One after another, they captured and imprisoned the children of our household. They began performing terrible rituals on the children. Though it's probably more accurate to call them experiments. With the Empire monitoring our every move, my parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of this unfolded. One after another, the children died, till the only one left was me. You know, my hair wasn't always this color. During their experiments, they'd been doing things with my blood. One morning, I awoke like this. A shock of white hair, all trace of pigment gone. Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted. They realized that their experiments had finally succeeded. Sure enough, they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me. Losing pigment from my hair wasn't the only loss. The mages informed me that my lifespan was now greatly shortened. 5 more years at most. Perhaps less.
How awful.
Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again. Since all that, our family has been in decline. It's challenging now even to govern our territory. After all my mother and father have suffered, I at least want them to have peace as they grow older. That is all I wish for, but I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass.
It's too soon to give up. But real talk though, like, with Lysithea, and, you know, I mentioned this with her whole conversation with Marianne, and the huge contrast that they have, right? Where Marianne doesn't quite understand the value of life, as she views herself as a cursed life, if you will. Whereas with Lysithea, you know, the old saying goes, right? Because we are mortal, life is beautiful. And so that's definitely, you definitely think about that a lot more when you are aware that your life may come to an end relatively quickly. And so that's the reason why Lysithea is the way she is. And I mean, I pointed this out last time where, like, that's a level of maturity that she has, right? That she can be ambitious and look at the better parts of life, despite the fact that she knows she can't enjoy it for very long. But, you know, as the old saying goes, life is more beautiful when it's about to wilt.
It's not like what's been done to me can be undone.
Let's try and find a way to undo it.
Professor. The only way I can conceive of would be to remove my crest somehow. But I don't know if that's even remotely possible. Even if it were, I wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crests.
We will find a way.
You sound resolved. I'll allow your resolve to bolster my own. Thank you, Professor.
Of course. For you, I do it. Annette wants to chit-chat?
Oh, hi, Professor.
Real talk, though. Annette has one of the best post-time skip looks. I mean, I just really like Annette's appearance. She looks way better during this part of the game. You look down.
Do you remember what we talked about before?
You mean before I went to sleep for 5 years?
Not do my best? Well, I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard. I was busy all day yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. It's just, now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself. Please, you have to help me. What should I do?
I don't know. Nothing.
I can't relax if I'm doing nothing. I need something to keep me occupied or I'll go nuts. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best. Oh!
Oh?
You're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right?
If
Not
you
really.
do, please teach me. I'm begging you. I'm at my wit's end.
How about a cup of tea?
Got it. I'll try that right now. This candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea. Ooh,
I can
and
agree
speaking
with
of the
that.
tea, your brewing skills are incredible. I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but
I learned from
Professor,
Ferdinand
will you
Lorenz.
teach me how to brew tea like this? I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks.
Is this doing your best?
Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems. So, why is it so difficult to not do my best? I try and try to not try, but it just doesn't work.
Just be yourself.
Professor,
I mean, it is one of her charms.
you're right. Doing nothing is just not my style. To be myself, I've got to do my best every day.
That's the spirit. Sorry, this support makes me cringe.
Then you really must teach me how to make such delicious tea.
I mean, if Annette wasn't just so charming, then I would
And
think that
also-
too.
Well, thank you. You've listened to me and helped me face my troubles. Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Honestly, I wish we could go on drinking tea like this forever.
Just realized errors have been made. Anyway. Oh, so many of these. Ah!
Ugh, that hurts.
Oh, it's Sylvain. Alright, you.
Ah, Professor.
You can tell by his face he's already mad. How's your injury?
It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow. Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something.
Are you happy you protected me?
When I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking. It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you. But come on, I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours.
You didn't have the courage?
No. But if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried. I'd leave behind House Gautier, and the life of a nobleman, and anybody who knew I had a crest. Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fodlan. It once belonged to Fargus, but now that the kingdom has collapsed, it's only a matter of time until fighting breaks out. Anyway, that land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it. Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting.
I remember. 5 years ago.
Those were dangerous times. One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church. My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose, I was supposed to be called back home. I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much. Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting. My older brother didn't have one, and so when I was born, he was pushed aside. You know, he once shoved me in a well. He left me on the mountainside in the middle of winter, too.
That's horrible.
Even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that. My mere existence stole everything from him. I have no right to complain when I am surrounded by people who would give anything to bear a crest, but do not. Now, women smile at me for the same reason my parents adore me, and my brother wanted me dead. And I have to meet them all with a smile and a wink, because I have a crest.
You're wrong.
Yeah, it's late to admit it, but I get you. It would be best just to tell them to heap their empty praise elsewhere. Anyway, it was pretty unreasonable of me to resent you. I'm really sorry about that. And I want to say thank you, Professor. Seriously, thank you.
For what?
Before I met you, I'd gone my whole life not knowing there was another way for me to live. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad we met.
You're welcome, I guess. Hey, support with Sylvain. How many more we got? We got another one next day, right? Yeah, this is the biggest problem of the time jump.
Thanks for your help out
Oh,
there.
this is awkward.
That'll
It's
tend
all
to go
cheery
smoother
now.
with you around.
Smoother?
I can count on you doing most of the heavy lifting.
I mean, I do have 29
It may
strength.
be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question.
Why is that?
Not sure. I might have an idea, but never mind. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately.
What are you getting
Almost
at?
like you know I won't question your orders.
I know I can rely on you.
Huh.
As opposed to other archers in this team.
The job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose.
Yeah, because
You're in a
all the
very
other archers are
important
bad.
position now that you're leading the charge against the Empire. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
There's no harm in it.
Relax, I was just having fun. You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
That's reassuring, I guess. Alright, Dave said, I managed to get Violet to double the Falcon Knight. The way I mainly deal with the Falcon Knights is just have, like, you always want a sniper, and why snipers are... I tend to like snipers over bow knights, mainly because Hunter's Volley is just so good. I mean, it's not Echo's broken, but it's still really good in this game. Anyways, Parson and Shamir have a B rank.
Do you have a moment, Professor? I need to speak with you.
I mean, we've already spent like half an hour doing these, so yeah, I guess so.
This is what I wanted to address. This letter from my adoptive father just arrived.
Adoptive father?
Oh, have I not mentioned him? He's the reason I first came to the Officers' Academy. He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my crest.
I don't understand. Must be hard being everyone's favorite professor, I know, right?
To a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility. He's a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This letter says that he's finally arranged to marry me off to a wealthy noble.
If he's in the capital, technically he's an enemy.
I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
If he's in the capital, then technically he's our enemy, because the capital is being held by Cornelia. Anyways, my thoughts exactly.
I don't know what to do about this proposal.
Will you accept it?
I can't see any way around it, so I fear that I must. I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself.
Understandable.
I know it's not what my heart wants, but I don't have the strength to say no.
What does your heart want?
I believe I've mentioned this before, but I want to work in service of the church. Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the church, but I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Well, I mean, it's kind of fun to poke fun at some of the dialogue that kind of makes you go, huh? I mean, it's the English teacher in me, I guess. Anyways, why can't you decline?
It's just... I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me. I convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the officers' academy. The decision to enter this war was the first time I acted of my own free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him. Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me.
Severing your ties?
I knew you'd understand, Professor. I've sat down to write a reply several times, but I can't muster up the courage or the words. I was hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
You can't just give up on your dreams.
That's a very good point. We're only given one life, so we must do all we can to pursue our happiness. Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for. I'll tell him the truth. That I found a life worth pursuing, and I must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else.
Well, who might that be?
Why, it's you, Professor.
What?
Isn't that obvious?
Excuse me?
I'm just teasing.
Wasted.
I'll love to write this letter and stand my ground. Thank you for your encouragement.
This girl, though. Mercedes is the best. Yeah,
This'll go well.
she's a very likable character.
We got...
Yeah, whatever. Skippy skip. Oh man, that took a while.
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
Wish she kept her long anime mom hair. I mean, there's a reason why they just made her have a haircut, aside from like the outfit change. St. Sarah's Day is today. Yeah, well, we'll participate. The reason why is because otherwise she would not have changed very much.
It feels good to sing nice and loud.
What's the point of singing practice? It's not going to make me stronger.
Well, it's gonna make me stronger, so I'll take it. Okay, we're gonna do an auxiliary battle here because I want that weapon. You have allies who can take master exams. Take a look at certifications to review which ones they can take. But I only got one master seal. What can I be? Oh, I can be an assassin or a sword master. I don't really need either. Okay. 49 is way too low. I'm not doing it. I might just wait then. Okay, he's pretty close to getting Wyvern. Actually, Anna is best girl for selling Master Seals. Yeah. You can buy Master Seals pretty soon anyway, so... And I don't even need that many. Okay, no one really, don't really need to promote anyone. Oh, there's so many supports. I don't want to do it right now, though. I just want to see. Okay, so I have Felix and Ingrid and Flame. I also have Eloise. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna do some fighting. Alrighty. I'm gonna do the rare monster first. Because I want the silver weapons. I need more. You can always use more silver weapons, right? The silver weapons are good. Yeah, Anna is the best for selling Master Seals if you have the DLC, but you don't really need it that badly. Most of the Master classes are kind of like whatever, right? So, alrighty. Just checking. Okay, Dimitri. Yeah, we'll have him in here. Felix. Lysithia. Yeah, my weapons got repaired. Yeah, so if you remember from my past streams, I would just dump all my broken weapons onto Cyril. And the reason was any weapon that's in a character's inventory gets automatically fully repaired, including all these broken weapons that I have. Oh. Mega brain. Anyway, store this. Do you not have any of the DLC? No, I did not bother buying it. Ah, you can hold on to that, I guess. Silver lance, silver bow, I don't need. Well, before we do more item management. Ugh. Ah. Okay. Have Sedith hang around with Flame. I love this prep music though. It's so good. Anyways, Ash, Gilbert. Well, we need to level. We actually need to. I totally screwed up something. Oh well, I'll just worry about it. I'll do it off screen, because I may do more battles before the chapter battle. Because there's no way I'm gonna make it to the chapter battle by this stream. So it kind of sucks that like, yeah, we have to move slowly. But I will do more auxiliary battles off screen. I may end the stream a little early today with that said. But I realized I should have done the Annette Gilbert conversation sooner. And I already saved, so I gone actually I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna leave. Hopefully this doesn't screw it up. I hope I didn't lose my week. Don't worry, I could just load if this goes wrong. But I think because I haven't done anything yet, I think I'm allowed to just go back to the monastery and not have it eat my week. Okay, whew. Okay, I still have this week. Okay, there is one support I do want to deal with. And it's Annette and Gilbert. Because you have to do this one up to a B support in order to get a reward.
Father! Why do you pretend not to recognize me?
Annette,
Oh, spoilers. Gilbert is Annette's father.
I'm looking everywhere for you. Please stop treating me like a stranger. I can't bear it. Father, wait! How long will you keep avoiding me like this?
I have lost the right to face you or your mother.
This has nothing to do with rights. We're family.
Yeah, you need the B support to activate their paralog.
Indeed, you are my daughter. Yet I am no father. I am only a fool who abandoned his family.
You really think it was foolish to abandon
However,
us?
I mean, yeah, you need the B support, but it is easy to get.
Then the least you can do is apologize. I'm fine, but Mother deserves as much. I finished my studies at the School of Sorcery and the Officers' Academy. I have a busy and satisfying life now. But Mother, she's waited for you to return all this time, living under my uncle's roof.
I am sorry, Annette.
I already told you, don't say that to me. Apologize to Mother. Let her see your face.
That I cannot do. I know you do not understand, but it is the way of things. As for you, Annette, say the word, and I will disappear from your life forever. For now, though, I must return to my duties.
Father, how could you be so cruel?
Alright, Annette and Gilbert have obtained the C support. Okay, that's the one I really needed. Alright. Now let's do some fights. Oh, never mind. You only need the C support. I was incorrect. But I'll tell you this much, we're not doing it right away. I'm not strong enough for this. Cause I would like Gilbert and I would like Gilbert to be a little bit stronger. I guess you can get it at C rank, which is easy to get. You can get it in one chapter. But we're not gonna do this paralogue yet. Because I'm not confident in being able to do it. I mean, I've never done this paralogue on Maddening mode, because it's BlueLions exclusive, so... Anyway, now we're gonna do this fight. Yeah, we're gonna wait to do the paralogue, though. Because I would like Gilbert to be a little bit stronger since he has to come. But I'm just gonna have him like background for Annette. Alright. Guess you can carry Sedith around. Okay, the question is, do I bring Shamir or Catherine? I kind of want Shamir more. I got to try it on Maddening. With New Game Plus. It's doable with Stride this month, but otherwise, yeah, the reinforcements are insane if you want everything. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait till I'm a little bit stronger. I mean, you get 4 months to do it. I'm not gonna wait that long, obviously. But you do get 3 more months now to do it. Okay, we want... Sorry, Leonie. I like you and everything, but... we're gonna bring Shamir. Whoops. Oh my goodness, there's just so much stuff that I need to micromanage. I'm gonna leave him as his personal class. For now. I'm gonna change him, obviously. No, you can wait a little bit, David, because it's based on your level, right? Like, right now, my guys are probably the right level to do it. But, for example, like, Gilbert, I think Gilbert should be a little bit a higher level. I want Felix to be a War Master before I do it. Which should not be too long. Yeah, whatever. That's whatever. Where's Shamir? Shamir.
More weapons.
Okay, we gotta change some battalions. He's fine. Where's Mercedes? I actually, change... Are you A rank yet? No, you're not. Because I want to give her, not that one. This one! But, can't do it yet. She's a... What rank is she at? B+. I want her A rank pretty soon. That's fine, whatever. Okay. Alright, the monster's like over here, isn't he? Yeah, he's stuck over here. What does he have? Rusted gauntlets? He has silver gauntlets. Okay, that's not too bad. Who could use that EXP gem? Ah. Ah! Why am I bad at this? There you go. He is better with axes than sword and bows. Is he better with axes than sword or bows? The fact of the matter is, like, Wyvern Rider is one of the better classes. I wanted War Master mainly because quick riposte is so good. But it's not like a class you can get everybody, right? So, what the? Oh, this is A and axes. I don't need it right now. I'll give her a vulnerary. Whoops. Not like vulneraries matter at this point in the game. I'll just leave that on Ash for now. I might take it off him at some point. I love how they gave all Swordmasters quick repose in maddening. Like they weren't already going to double. I know, right? Kind of overkill at that point. Anyway, okay, so now that we're finally able to start fighting, because that took a while. I'll put Flame on this side. This is fine. Let's fight. We spent enough time prepping. Let's do this.
I'm your girl.
Oh.
What's my strategy?
Whoa, what the? That's so many guys. Ah, it should be fine.
I'll comply.
Oh, a little bit overkill there.
Let's make this quick.
Whoa, what the? Why are these guys so dodgy? Eh, Dimitri will be fine. Let's just gambit these guys, because honestly, why not?
Hunt them like beasts.
I'll do my best.
This guy passed? No. Okay, we're gonna fight with some of my other guys first.
What's the plan?
Oh, that's ugly. I don't like that.
Ready when you are.
Are you for real? Ingrid! This is fine. This is fine. Ouch. Please hit. Oh, are you serious?
I will not die here.
Okay, we should not have done that.
At your service.
What's the plan?
Let's make this quick. I'll do my best.
We're just gonna physic up Ingrid.
You saved me.
I'm just gonna use the warp. I'm not gonna send her very far though. I just want to use it for experience, really. Ah, you're wasting the warp!
I'm your girl.
Are you for real? Ah. Fine, we'll just... Whoops! I forgot to change Sparse's weapon.
I'm nobody's fool.
Very well, then.
This is fine. Oh, we got two guys over here, right?
I'll cut
So if I do this right, I should be able to gambit this guy, and then move backwards. Have Flame dance for him.
Onward.
Okay. Cavalier will kill Flame if I do that, so we're not doing that.
Sorry.
Okay, he's gonna attack Sylvain. This guy is just gonna attack Byleth. Iron Axe this guy. Are you serious? I missed. Anything special about Flame Dancer, or are you just using her as a dance spot? I mean, I'm mainly using her as a dance spot. The nice thing about Flame as a dancer is that, like, Flame is basically the game's way of guaranteeing you a dancer.
Thanks.
Like, she starts with more charm than the required amount, so, like, why not? Ouch. Like, Flame is basically a free dancer, so why not use it, right? Ouch. Okay. Already not on a good start here, but it should. I can make it work. You for real, my guy? I always heard the dancers are good avoid tanks, but I haven't gotten it to work. It's not reliable.
Ready when you are.
Not worth doing. Honestly, I just didn't do this a safe way now.
You'll need me for this.
Let's turn the table.
Because I made sure to have Ingrid's authority pretty high, so...
I must pull through.
Okay, can this guy... Yeah, these guys can all walk through here.
I'll comply.
Oh, it doesn't hit that guy over there, huh? Really? I have nothing that just one-shots this guy? Whoops. Okay. What is there anything more accurate than like I don't like that. What does she have? What did I put on her? Feldarius. This is fine.
We'll support you. Let's turn the tables.
Just hit him with a Nosferatu.
Goddess, forgive me.
Alright, level 28. Not bad.
I want to learn even more.
Okay. This part's kinda nasty, so. Feldarius Soldier's optimal? Not really. I just was leveling it up. Level 30 Mercedes.
Leave it to me.
More magic is always good.
What's my strategy?
Got that guy?
Going to plan.
I'm gonna have to try this. I was hoping that would have been a killing blow, but... no, I'm not doing it. I mean, Lysithea is one of the only real Gremories you want. Ooh, everybody getting good level ups, though. You know, I might be ready for that Paralog sooner than I thought. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm just gonna go the safe route and hit with the Iron Axe Plus.
Alright, next. Ooh, hopefully this proves useful.
I know that's like, a lot of people like to do that, like just make all the Mage Girls Gremories, but like, I'll show you in a second why sometimes you want to just leave them in advanced classes. So, Mercedes, well, you can't see it here, but as a bishop class, you get certain abilities that are locked to the bishop class. So, yes, Gremory also has the double white magic uses, but bishop gives you white magic heal plus 10, which is great for healing, especially if you mainly use Mercedes as like a fortify bot, which is what I do. And Bishop also gets terrain resistance, so if I'm standing on a burning tile, it doesn't bother her. And then using Annette as another example, to stay Warlock as opposed to Gremory. Gremory gives you double black magic uses, but Warlock has Black Tome Fair, which is plus 5 damage. And so you want to keep things like that for most of the game. See, Lysithea doesn't use black, right? She uses dark. So, for example, Lysithea as a Warlock, like, this is useless, right? So, Lysithea, you want her to be a Gremory, because you want her to have the 2 warps instead of just 1. And that's why Lysithea is like, okay, you make her into a Gremory, but you don't really, like, do it with anyone else.
That much closer.
Ooh, Sedith gets a level up.
My age is catching up to me.
Good enough. Okay, what can hit me if I stay there? Oh, it's an archer. I don't like that. We're getting out of here. Yeah, but like, if you know how to trade the Thyrsus and the Caduceus staff well enough, you don't need to worry about the movement. Also, if you're desperate, Lysithea can just warp people. Okay, we gotta pull these guys, right? So I'm gonna pull this guy. Yikes, Abraxas!
Wasted effort.
Yeah, but movement is important and all, but you can use your stats other ways.
It had to be done.
So there's certain like small details like that that you don't really notice as much. Okay, we're gonna put the convoy. Iron sword, please. There you go. Sheesh, what am I doing? Anyway, okay, this guy's gonna attack. Oh, he just normal attacks, whatever. Okay, this is annoying archer, right? So we're gonna pull him with... Huh. There's a better way of pulling him. Did I not equip Bowbreaker? Wow, I'm bad. I did not equip Bowbreaker. Because I have it, I just didn't put it on. Just dismount. Why not dismount? The archer, really.
I feel my strength building.
Just speed that up. I'll just push it here since I can. Alright, doesn't really matter what I do with you. Alright, incoming! Ouch. Oh. Not bad experience.
I'm stronger than before.
Good stuff, I like it. Ouch. I still got hit by that. Mercy gaining important battle experience by healing people who are 1 HP shy of full health. Yeah. Healer experience abuse. Use it every Fire Emblem game. What? Oh right, there's the monster over here, right. I forgot all about it.
Be careful.
You love to see it.
You haven't earned my pity.
Okay. Just whack him. How can you be so chill about Violet's speed? Maddening mode, enemies are so stupid fast anyway. Like, low speed is not the least of your worries. I mean, yeah, I'm a little speed screwed compared to other playthroughs, but honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna whack this guy with a wind spell. If it doesn't kill, don't worry. I got a plan. And use a fire spell on this guy. Bye. Yeah, I'm not all that worried about speed stat, honestly. Like, yeah, speed is the best stat, but... Okay, what is Flame's resistance at? 27? Yeah, she can take this. Let's see. Ugh. 22 attack speed. Ugh. Never mind. Flame cannot tank this. He would have, let's see... 10 damage, 10 times 2. Maybe I shouldn't risk it. Such an intense auxiliary battle. I can't wait to see you do chapter 14. I mean, that'll come soon enough, I'm sure. Alright, give that back. I mean, you'll have to wait till Monday for that to happen. Alrighty. I know I should probably heal this turn, but at the same time, this is too good to pass up. Nah, it's okay. I'll just walk around here. Training bow kills. You love to see it, right?
Another victory.
I can't look at Shamir's, I did change Shamir to a brigand class, right? I hope I didn't screw that up. Okay, now we need to get ready for... See, now I wish I had saved that warp, but it's okay. Yeah, whatever. We'll silence him next turn for the laughs.
Well done.
It wasn't until my 5th playthrough that I realized that the game shows you your attack speed. I always did the math. I mean, most Fire Emblem games make you do the math. Are you for real? That's okay. I'll just hit him with wind first, and then have. What is my favorite Fire Emblem game? That's a tough one. I would say, oddly enough, it's a toss-up between Fire Emblem Conquest because its gameplay is really good. And then Shadow Dragon Remake on the DS because it was just so clean.
My duty is your death.
So it's kind of a toss-up between those two games. Alright, how far can Flame walk? Not far enough.
I'll cut through.
Okay, we're not gonna pull him quite yet. I want to pull him when I'm ready. I kind of wish I had, like, ward on, like, Violet. I wish he could learn that, but he can't. Which sucks. Okay. We're almost ready. I'm just getting all my guys in position. Is Shadow Dragon Remake worth playing if I have the original? Yeah, it's worth playing. It's a good game. Because they clean up a lot of, like, the gameplay just feels really smooth, honestly. And that's why people like it. Okay, we're almost ready. Actually, no, we are ready. What am I doing?
I'll cut through.
Equip Levin's sword.
Let's make this quick.
My Scythia here, I guess.
What's the plan?
Ready when you are.
We're gonna waste this guy. It's gonna be great.
I'll comply.
What's my strategy?
I'll do my best.
I mean, everybody loves Conquest for its gameplay, not its story. Oh wow, he doubles me. Okay, let me just make sure I don't screw up my gambits. Alright. That's what I want.
Don't expect a fair fight.
And then I use her lure. Most people get into Fire Emblem because of its gameplay. I mean, it has good gameplay. Ooh, Alert Stamp Plus. It's really good. 3 Volt Steel, nice. That's exactly what I need. Okay, I should be able to hit him from here. Okay, I do need to move Lysithia though. Really, game? Really? You gonna do that to me? I'll take it. Time to feed Spar some kills. But yeah, I think the DS remake is worth playing. Because they added a lot of like newer game functions to an older game. Which is kind of a cool niche.
Ah, thanks.
At your service.
I know what to do. Devil Axe time, yeah boy! It'll give Mercedes something to heal too.
Onward.
Yeah, sure, we'll just hit him with a wind. Oh,
Can't afford to lose.
I'm dumb. Too late. Ooh, got a lot of gold though. Oh. No, it doesn't matter. right? Because this is just like auxiliary battle. Since it's already like 5:20, how many units are you managing? Do you pick 12? I tend to pick 15 because I like to have adjutants as well. But I mean, since you're only allowed 12 units at the end of the game, you only really focus on the 12. Yeah, we'll just deal with deserters, I guess. Yeah, more or less you bench the rest, right? Like, for example, Ash is getting the bench. Once I finish the paralogue with Gilbert, he's more or less getting the bench. So... Oh, are you serious? They brought us here? I hate this map. I hate this place. This place sucks. Like, all these dumb cliffs and dumb stuff like that. Ugh. Why? Why do you do that to me? Anyway, yeah, this is fine. Wait, which side is Flame on? Flame's on that. Flame should be on this side. Yeah, whatever. Flyers on this side. That way I can just clean this up and then fly over here if I need it. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, Shamir. Move Sedith to... We'll move in the flame this time. And Annette can have Gilbert. Alright, rout the enemy.
I'll comply.
What's my strategy?
I'm just gonna gambit these guys
It's time.
for an easy kill. Just speed that up a bit. Yeah, these guys don't give a lot of experience, but it's okay. Might as well get this out of the way. Yeah.
At your service. Onward.
Let's dance for spars.
Thank you.
Just chuck a javelin at this guy, honestly.
See you in the eternal flames.
Yeah, he can leave the bow on. I'm just gonna win this guy. I double this guy. That's amazing. I mean, these guys are pretty low level though, so I'm not gonna get a lot of experience. I mean, I could have brought Sedith instead of, whoops. Okay, we're gonna wait before I use Mercedes.
Ready when you are. Witness my resolve.
What? 64, 34.
I'll do my best.
So he's gonna try and hit Ingrid, he's gonna try and hit Ingrid. They both have pretty low chances. Unless I'm that unlucky, I should be okay.
Let's make this quick.
Alright. Whoops. Yeah, I can attack. Wow, just straight up one shot. You love to see it. Bye.
I've got no time for mercy.
Alright. Well, she's got bow breaker, so he won't do anything.
I'll cut through.
I'm just gonna use this just to build up her authority rank.
Why, thank you.
Next try.
Ingrid is fine.
Too slow.
Oh wow, this guy does a lot of damage to me. What the heck?
I must lead them well.
Let's heal up Mercedes. Are you serious? Alright, we're gonna use Flame to have Stride. I need to change this though. I don't want her to have Stride anymore.
Wasted effort.
This is fine. Equip an Iron Lance, because why not? Gonna put him here, and shoot with a training bow.
This could turn the tides.
Okay, I'm gonna give Sylvain this kill. Oh. I'll just Iron Axe him, honestly. Whack.
You knew the odds.
Ooh. Increasing this battalion's level. Alright, I want that guy to attack me. Lysithea just straight up one-shotting people, though, is a beautiful thing to see.
It's done.
Kind of want to feed Ingrid this kill. Yeah, just whack him with the steel sword.
My duty is your death.
That's also hardcore. Anyway, move Felix up. Huh. These guys have no accuracy against me, because they're too low level, so they're too weak to do anything. Oh, that's perfect. Anyway. We're just gonna stride again. I'm gonna have Dimitri just destroy this guy, honestly. Gambit. 90% hit.
No escape.
Yeah. Dimitri being a good unit. And then just whack this guy with an iron sword.
I must lead them well.
Shamir got a level up though.
I'll grow as strong as I can.
Quote unquote strong as you can and not get a single strength. Yes, yes, of course. Because Annette's good.
What's next?
Yeah, that's a... Yeah, there's really nothing else for my guys to do, so... I'll just stride here. Just for that, authority rank, I guess. Oh, right. Wrong one. I meant with you. Wow, really? Really? Really?
Now is good.
Ready. We're almost ready for Falcon Knight. Ingrid, I think. Really, game? You gonna do that to me?
I shall not stray.
Alright, we're gonna put that bullion away. And I think I'm just gonna let Sylvain use a gambit. Just to build up more authority.
Let's get things rolling. Burn until we meet again.
And then, doesn't really matter who I finish him off with, I guess. I mean, we could do this. Just Warper for experience. Warp gives you a lot. It gives you like, yeah, 160 experience just by using a Warp. It's good. And Felix takes the kill. Deserters cleaned up. Byleth as the MVP. So I'm just going to do this tutoring session. And we're going to just finish the stream with supports just so we can get them out of the way. So then, and then next week on Monday probably, because I should be home in time on Monday. I'll just kind of do some stuff off screen. I'll just do more auxiliary battles for building up Shamir's whatchamacallit, her brigand rank, but I don't think I'll make it in 2 fights. We'll see. But whatever the case, I'm gonna basically on Monday's stream I'm gonna skip ahead to the chapter fight. Anyway, we got more instruction to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's just teach Gilbert stuff just because we can. I'm just gonna skip through this. Maybe I can get that C support with Gilbert. Alright, Shamir. I want that S rank bow real badly, but I think I'll get this first.
Let's do this. I'm finding my focus. That was... You're pretty... Let's...
And then, 1, 2, 3... It doesn't really matter what I teach this guy.
This will...
Alright, what can we do with Sylvain? More lances, I guess. Monster Piercer, lance performance. Monster Piercer is useless, because, I mean, I'm just gonna use the Lance of Ruin if I need to pierce a monster. Ooh, almost A rank here. That's so good. Ooh. I was hoping she could get Gremory pretty soon. Yeah, what the heck, we'll just do Bernadetta's. Why not? don't really know what to do with her at this point. I'm not gonna use her. I thought I would, but I ended up figuring that, like, oh, I'm not gonna use Bernadetta. And I mean, I would like to get the Gremory class just for stat boost, but otherwise I don't really need it.
Thanks.
And we're done.
Professor.
No, I need authority riding right now. Lance riding maybe in the future, but Flane would like to speak with me. Did it?
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not?
Of course. Of course. Of course for you, Flane.
You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes? I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This personal growth is due in large part to you.
Is that so?
I wish to express my gratitude, sincerely.
I'm sure you've grown that. I'm not sure you've grown that much.
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive?
A little.
I will have you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things. Why, when I go to the market alone, I even haggle. You must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself.
How old are you, anyway?
Who? Me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Flane.
Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly, you know.
You never told me. That's why I'm asking you again.
Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common, since I do not know your age either.
But my age is documented in the game.
There's
a difference.
from focusing so heavily on age. Touching on a previous discussion, I think I have learned more about you.
Is that so?
I mentioned how you possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea, but I have come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before. When I was quite small, my mother would take me out to play in the sea. She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I grew to love fish deeply because of her.
Where are you going with this, anyways?
Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not? Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago.
You think we've met before?
No, I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. Still, I do not think you could be a complete stranger either. Both your hair and eyes are unmistakably... Oh, apologies. Just muttering to myself. It is nothing.
I'm on to you.
Batteries aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me. For whatever reason, I feel deeply connected to you. And for this, I am glad.
I'm glad, I guess. B rank with Flame. Nice. And Eloise wants to chit-chat now. I see.
Hello, Professor. What brings you here? Fancy a bit of fishing?
No, I saw you here and...
Are you looking for help with something? Ah, no. Your eyes tell a different story. You know, I can hardly go fishing without thinking of old Gerald.
Oh, we're talking about this
He and I
again?
would just sit here, casting our lines again and again. I'm no better at it now than I was then. Not a single nibble.
Maybe you're not cut for it, my guy.
Just like your father. He used to tell me exactly the same thing. I was hopeless at it, but he was a master. In the time it took me to catch one fish, he could fill his basket to the brim. You know, talking to you, I'm feeling very nostalgic. Why don't you join me? We can trade some stories about the old man. We spoke before about how Gerald never seemed to age, right? Once, when he was drunk, he let the secret slip. He said he'd had an infusion of crest-bearing blood, and it had greatly extended his life.
Is that so? Crest can make people live longer?
Well, we'd both been drinking. I figured he was joking, so I just laughed it off. Then I asked him his age. He said he'd stopped counting after he hit 100. And he was telling the truth. In those 20 years he was away, he didn't age a bit. An incredible person, to be sure. And I probably don't know the half of it. Actually, I'd like to ask you something about Gerald, if you don't mind. When Gerald was away from the monastery, what was he like?
He liked to fish, I guess.
In other words, he was exactly the same. When he was with the Knights, he always found time to go fishing. He was hooked on it, you might say. He'd say there was no greater pleasure in life than sinking his teeth into a fish he'd caught and washing it down with a drink. I have to say, right now, fishing with you, it really takes me back. This feels just like the good old days, when Gerald was sitting alongside me.
Oh, so nostalgic.
Good enough?
Good enough.
All that work was worth it.
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my research.
Alright, we're done here. Oh. Now Felix wants to speak with me.
Finally, I notched a win against you.
You crushed me.
Oh, please. I scraped by. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past.
Why is that?
It's like training with my brother.
Oh, we're
He
talking
always
about
won,
him.
Always. And died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
You found an answer to my question, then. If you can remember it.
Yes, I suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother, not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
And who would that be?
You, obviously. I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still.
Well, and then what?
And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that.
That is a hard thing to imagine.
Thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
Finding purpose. It's an important thing, you know.
Thank you so
Alright,
much.
dealing with deserters. We got an exotic spice, 2 blowfly, and Alliance Youth Battalion. I'm gonna just sell it, honestly. It's extra gold. Anyway, I'm actually just gonna do a bunch of stuff off screen after I end the stream. But to close off, we're just gonna do a lot of supports, I guess. Anyway, here we go. Felix and Mercedes.
Here you are.
Hi.
Oh, were you looking for me, Felix?
You were injured in the last battle. Are you okay?
Injured in the
I'm
last
fine
battle.
now.
I mean, my healers don't
Thank
get
you for your
hit.
concern.
You really are troublesome.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to get in your way out there. I just couldn't help but worry. I was only trying to keep an eye on you.
What are you even doing on the battlefield? You endangered yourself and got hurt. Such a stupid thing to do.
Yes, of course, you're right. I have no excuses.
If you intend to carry on being such a fool, you'd best stay near me.
Are you sure? I'd hate to get in your way again.
You can,
Hmm?
You can keep thinking of me as your little brother. And that'd be better than going through this again.
But I thought you didn't like that.
He doesn't like a lot of
Didn't you
things.
say you were fed up with it?
I am fed up with it. I've already spent years filling in for someone who's dead. My older brother inspired love and respect. He was a great knight. He died. Since his death, his memory has followed me around like a shadow.
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother too.
Even though we talk about it all the
I
time.
don't let my personal feelings distract me on the battlefield. Still, do I really remind you of him?
Well, you don't look like him, but something about you feels so familiar. It just makes me want to protect you. That's not to say that you're incapable or unreliable or anything like that. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You're the one who just came to check on me.
You need to pay attention to your surroundings. You're reckless. Lives are at stake, including mine when I have to run over and save your skin.
Yes, I'll try to be more careful. Thank you for being so kind, Felix.
Whatever.
Back to being my hard ass, gotta be cool, whatever attitude. Oh, here's a funny one.
Oh, how unlucky that we were assigned to clean this ancient tower.
Well, it's not a pleasant job, but someone has to do it.
With all the windows boarded up, it's so dark. And there are strange noises. Like that noise. What was that? A rat? Tell me it was a rat.
Better than a ghost.
You're not scared of ghosts, are you, Ash? I didn't think you'd be.
You haven't seen what I've seen. Ah!
Oh no! What was that noise?
It's okay. It's just the wind blowing the door shut. Oh no, the latch is rusted. It won't budge.
What? You mean we're trapped in here?
I'm sorry. I didn't think to prop the door open.
Don't worry about that now. We need to think of a way out of here.
Use magic and break the boarded
What if
windows.
we were to pry the boards off the windows?
Yes, that! We can do it in no time.
Oh, there's something on my face!
Calm down, Ash. It's a cobweb. Just a cobweb. We've got to pull ourselves together. Now, which of the windows should we check? I can't stand it here in the pitch dark.
Oh, I've got one here. Stand back. Oh, we made it.
I wouldn't want to go through that again. For a moment there, I didn't think we'd make it out alive. No. Oh, wait! I've lost it. It's gone.
What is it?
The doll my father gave me. Oh, I must have dropped it.
And why are you carrying it around
Are
into
you going
like
back for it?
No.
cleaning
it's okay.
duties?
Don't worry about it. I've been meaning to throw it out for a while now.
Are you sure? If it was a gift from your father...
Yes, but it can't be helped. Let's just get back to the monastery.
Right.
They got any support? Let's do Ingrid and Felix, I guess.
Why are you taking over my cleaning responsibilities?
You're wounded, and you're going too slowly. I couldn't stand to watch.
You're still fretting over me, are you?
But I have, like, amazing
I'm
healers.
fine
Why would
now,
any of my guys be
really.
wounded?
It wasn't even serious.
I could have handled the situation alone. That enemy wasn't much of a threat.
Yes, we all know you could have. But I also didn't want to risk something unforeseen befalling you. I've been doing some thinking. I feel a bit lost. I don't know that I'm cut out to be a knight after all. Without fulfilling that dream, without being a knight, I've been asking myself where my place is in the world. And I think I found my answer. I don't want to lose anyone anymore. So I want to protect those I hold dear.
That's why you were protecting me, huh? What a fool you are.
Foolish to act in line with what I value most? Were I to die, I would die knowing I followed my heart, my truest calling. I've been reading through more of that book I was telling you about. Recall the hypothetical question it posed? Do you carry out the orders or protect your hometown?
You've been reading that garbage again?
The book never specified that one should prioritize the commander's orders. Instead, it suggested that one should follow their heart in the matter. That's what a knight, that's what anyone being true to themselves should do.
That's just the editor's opinion.
Of course, and I find value in that opinion. Glenn died following his heart, not heeding the commands of the country or even the royal family. His death pains me to this day. It was a tragedy. But had he survived, I think he would have suffered. I will follow his example. No matter the outcome, no matter the circumstance, I believe in myself.
You know nothing.
All the I agree with
What is it that
Felix.
you know then? What is it you fight for, Felix?
My own beliefs.
I see no difference from my own stance.
You don't understand.
You fight to be stronger than everyone, that you might protect those you care for, correct?
Okay, fine. You do understand. My point is, don't let this happen again. If you died, I'd be annoyed.
To avoid annoyance, then, I suggest you continue to grow stronger. If that happens, I might allow you to protect me too.
You're insufferable.
Ingrid and Felix have reached A. We'll do a couple more of these and then we're done. Alright, a lot of people have supports with, like, Felix.
Hey.
So.
Hey, Leonie. I mean, hello, beautiful. What brings a sweet girl like you to a place like this?
I just came to the greenhouse to look at flowers. What's with you?
Nothing much. Nothing much. I was just thinking about how sunflowers don't deserve to be stuffed away in a greenhouse. They bloom better out in the open, just like you.
Could you cut the weird metaphors and just say what you want to say? Oh wait, I get it. I'm not ladylike enough to fit in with all the pretty flowers.
No, okay, that compliment backfired. Let me try a different angle.
This is a joke, right? Tell me this is a joke.
What have you got against sunflowers anyway? I think they're lovely myself. If you think I only care about delicate flowers raised in a greenhouse, you've got me all wrong. Statuesque sunflowers, blooming proud and tall in the open air, have a beauty all their own.
Is that right?
You better believe it. And the same goes for you. You have a beauty unlike any other. I look at you and I see sunflowers.
Oh, look. Can you just go back to normal?
At this point, I feel like anything I say is just going to make you more angry.
It's making me angry.
Why are you suddenly not capable of carrying on a normal conversation?
Well, because he's an idiot.
My eyes have been opened to the charms of the beautiful flower blooming right beside me. It's a whole new day for my heart.
Because he's an idiot.
Messing with me at any time.
I'm not. I'm absolutely serious. You really are as charming as any flower. I see that now.
Would you stop? This is getting weird.
Even sincerity doesn't work? What kind of flirting is going to satisfy you? You know what? I'm just going to leave you alone for now, so I can get a fresh start some other time.
Right. Bye. Charming? Me, of all people. Like I'd actually believe that. Stupid.
You know, the funny thing is, I know people will disagree with me on this one, but I mean, I really like Leonie post time skip. Like, her design is really good, and she has a much more charming personality when she's like not acting like a brat, you know, being acting as if you're ungrateful to Jero.
Annie, do you have a moment? Is this about what happened when we were shopping?
5 years ago.
If so, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Not so fast. I haven't properly apologized.
Took you 5 years to do this.
So, I'm sorry. I got scared. Imagine if something bad happened to you because of me.
Mercy.
You would have just run away if you were on your own, wouldn't you? Instead, you acted defensively because I was there. I dragged you down.
Mercy, you're upsetting me. How dare you say that you dragged me down? You know why I was acting so recklessly? Because I wanted to protect my best friend in the whole world.
Oh, my heart.
Do you remember when we first enrolled at the academy? It seemed like everyone was leagues ahead of us and so far out of reach. I felt completely hopeless. But because you were there, I didn't lose hope.
The best of buddies.
Don't say stupid things about how you dragged me down or how you don't deserve things.
Thank you for saying that. And again, I'm sorry. You're just so important to me. I know I could never find another friend like you. You've stayed by my side through thick and thin. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me.
Mercy, can we be friends again?
Of course, Annie. Friends forever.
Good. I don't know what I would have done if we hadn't found a way to make up.
I'm sorry. I should have said something sooner.
No, I'm the one who should have stopped being so stubborn and said something. You know, now that everything's as it should be, I'm suddenly starving.
That's just like you. Come, let's go for tea.
Ooh, let's! And we should have some Mercy-baked sweets on the side. I think I love you more than just about anything in the world.
You do? Oh, Annie, you're too sweet.
Not as sweet as your baking. I love your baking more than anything in the world, too. Other than you.
Well, I'm always happy to bake for you, Annie.
I'm so happy to have you bake, back.
Ah, my heart.
Felix! I've awaited this fated day.
Oh yeah?
You don't change. Still prattling on about it.
Aw, come on. I just want to hear what you thought of the cake I gave you.
It was edible.
If by edible you mean incredible, then yes.
You know, I appreciate that line.
Satisfying and lightweight. I imagine it would be quite useful as a battlefield provision.
Please refrain from lumping delectable cake into the same category as provisions.
You're upset and I don't understand why.
Because you're an idiot when it comes to women.
The cake. You cured my dislike of sweets. For that, I thank you.
You have an interesting way of giving compliments, but I'm glad you liked it.
Yes. Got any cakes on you?
You say that as though I just carry cake on me at all times. Did you want some?
That's not what I meant.
Just shoving his foot in his mouth.
If you baked a cake, however, I wouldn't object to eating a slice.
If cake is what you want, you can just ask me directly. It just so happens I have a brand new recipe I tried out, special for you. It's delicious and not overly sweet. perfect for you.
Okay.
Go on, take a bite.
Cake nowhere in sight.
You love it, I can tell. Here, try this one out too. See? So amazing, huh? Just keep working on that sweet tooth of yours. Then we can share cake notes together and eat cake together all the time. That is, it just sounds nice is all.
Okay. That does sound nice.
Let me just check how many we have left. We have 1, 2. Oh, there's still all these? Oh, come on. Okay, I'm probably gonna skip that one. Anyway, it's 6 o'clock now. This is gonna be the end of the stream. I'm gonna do some stuff off screen. And on Monday, we're gonna get into, well, we'll have to do more supports, unfortunately. And then we will jump right into the mission of the month, if you will. And so with that being said, this is gonna be the end of the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a reading stream. And then we'll be back with more Three Houses next, probably Monday. Because I'm trying to get this game done before the end of the month. Because I have another project, I guess you could say, that I do want to start when that happens. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a great day. And God bless you.